Basketball is a proud sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Frisco League teams, a former Licking Wildcat. Check him out, Chris Bill's Basketball. Check out Cup of Faith Coffee in Dixon, Missouri, right next to the old Chinese restaurant. If you want a good cup of joe, Cup of Faith has you covered in Dixon, Missouri on Main Street. CSC Excavating is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Check them out. Give William Alexander a call at 573-308-7635 for all your dirt working needs and construction needs. Go Bulldogs. The Dixon School District and Dixon Bulldogs and Dixon Booster Club are all proud supporters of Allen Hilliard Sports and the sports we cover. They are helping to provide coverage of the Frisco League tournament and provide home coverage of the Dixon Bulldogs and district coverage of their sport. Back here, Allen Hilliard Sports. This is the Waynesville boys basketball coach, and welcome back to Waynesville again here. You were the middle school coach several years ago and came back, so what's it like being back here in this area once again?
It's been good being back. I've enjoyed getting to catch up with some families and former players here in the area. I did have some head coaching stint at Richland, so it's been really nice. My wife is from there, so it's been good coming back. My kids have been getting to spend time with their grandparents, and I've been getting to see former players from there, so it's been a really great experience out there.
All right, and then looking at the Tigers here, you've inherited quite a few former Tigers. Most of the players have come back, and some pretty good successful guards that have gained some experience here. How do you incorporate them along with your new system there into, because every coach is a little bit different?
Right. So what I've been trying to do here in the early go of it, the summer and the preseason, is just trying to figure out their strengths and what they're really good at, and trying to put them in areas and positions for success. But as far as them being really experienced at the varsity level, we have Cody Black. He has quite a bit of varsity experience under his belt. But all these other guys, like Omar and Jaden, and they've got a few games underneath their belt, but not as much as you would like a varsity kid to have, and they're young. Eric Glover, he's a guy that could probably give us some really good minutes, but he's still relatively inexperienced. So there's not a lot of varsity experience in those guards.
Well, last year, a lot of them played due to injuries, having to kind of fill positions up eventually in the regular season.
Yeah, they did. It's kind of unfortunate. Coach had to deal with some transfers and some injuries to some guys that were key players. But he did have Rayshawn Fowler, and Rayshawn Fowler was a really good guard that kept the boat afloat. I think Coach probably has a little bit of a different season if he has some different guys around and experiences some more success like he's had here at Waynesville before.
Absolutely. And then you also have some rather good post players, good size out there that seem to have fairly good skills to start out with early in the season.
We do have some really good size in Ethan Esquera. He'll be back for his senior year. He played a lot of minutes last year. We happen to have Devontae Martin come in from the football squad, but he's like a big ball of Play-Doh right now. We're just trying to mold that guy, teach him how to play some basketball, but he has some things that you can't teach as far as strength and size is concerned. So we're really looking forward to seeing him. Isaiah Montgomery Love is another guy who will probably give us some post minutes. He is relatively inexperienced as well, and he's a 16-year-old senior, which is really tough. I'd like my seniors to be 17, 18 years old. So he's in a unique situation for himself as well. So,
all right, now taking the head coaching job here, originally JV coach, and then, with the retirement there, you wound up getting the head coaching job. How do you handle the difference from a school that may be, a lot of local families to probably half or, at least a third are military here this year?
Yeah, so I'm very familiar with the military community. I was active duty Air Force for 4 years, and I've been in the reserves now for 16. So I have 20 years of that experience. with those kinds of families and kids and those personnel that are in the military. Kids are kids. The only difference is that here at this school district, those kids are going to possibly PCS or transition from our community. That's the only difference, other than outside of other jobs that I've had. We're going to coach them all the same. We're going to love them all the same. And we're going to try to prepare them for a successful season.
All right, and then how's the welcome been back here? I know a lot of people that you've remember from years ago when you were here. Did you get the warm welcome back to Waynesville?
Yeah, it's been really good seeing some familiar faces again. Some guys that I hadn't seen in 8 or 9 years. They pop up out of the woodworks. You know what I mean, and you just carry on with your relationships like you never left. And that's the beautiful thing about the military community. In my experiences, you're used to building lasting relationships, ones that last through periods of absence, and you pick up right where you left off. So it's a beautiful thing.
All right, and then your first game against the West Plains Zizzers, a former conference opponent.
Yes, Coach Mason Miller over there with the West Plains Zizzers. They're going to be pretty good. They bring 4 starters back. They lose the big man, but I think they're going to be able to replace him. I don't know that they're going to have the experience that big guy had, but they're going to have some really good guys that surround him. So they're going to be tough. Everybody that we play is going to be tough. So.
All right, and then outside of that, tournaments, are they pretty much the same as last year, very similar to St. James and Rolla?
Yes, so we're going to play in the St. James tournament, and we'll play in the Rolla tournament as well. And we're going to go Jamboree out at Webster Groves. So we're going to play Webster, and then we're going to play DeSmet, and then we're going to play the Principia. So that's November 21st. We're going to figure out real quick what we're made of.
All right, starting off tough with some good competition there. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks, Allen.
And good luck against West Plains there. We'll talk to you a little bit later.
Yeah.
The Dog Patch Gas Station is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Dixon Bulldogs in all of their sports, including basketball and baseball, among others. Be sure to check them out or stop in for a sandwich or a breakfast sandwich of some sort. They make some of the best sandwiches in the area. Dog Patch on the corner of Highway D and Highway 28 on the way to Dixon. Gann Johnson Insurance is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. For all your insurance needs, check her out on the main street of town right next to the Dixon School District office in the Old Bank. Gasco Sage Electric Co-op is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. They're proud to offer G-Tech Fiber, your local internet provider and telephone source for all your communications needs. Check them out. Just coming into town on Dixon on Highway 28. Home Plate Grill is a proud sponsor of the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season. Check them out down by the police station in Dixon, Missouri. Great burgers, great food, great service. Dixon Home Plate Bar and Grill, your local restaurant for a good time. And the Frisco League Tournament for 2024 is proudly supported by Security Bank of Pulaski County as our main tournament sponsor. And also our Boys and Girls Tournament sponsor is the Bank of Crocker. Both member FDIC, both supporting local community for many years. Be sure to support them for all your banking needs, whether it be for a car loan, house loan, whatever it needs. Again, member FDIC. Allen Hilliard Sports can be found on Facebook, and you can watch all the games for free on YouTube, except for playoff games. Playoff games will be on MSHSAA.TV, along with some regular season games. The Missouri Sports Network and Allen Hilliard Sports are proud to come together and sponsor and provide coverage and games, including live shows of sports and live games. Be sure to check them out, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, or check out the scoreboard guy, Guy Newcomb, for all your sports coverage.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
The Licking Booster Club is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Licking Lady Wildcats and Wildcats. Good luck to them this season, including in the Frisco League tournament. Allen Hilliard Sports would like to thank the Ozark Slunkers for allowing me to do their coverage of their games this year, and we'll be doing their coverage again in the spring and the summer, as the Ozark Slunkers will take their second season of the Arena League. This will be 7 p.m. games at the Wilson Logistics Arena. Perez Lawn Care is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and all the area schools in this community. Check them out for all your yard working needs, whether it be mowing grass, weed eating, they can do it all. Perez Lawn Care. Check them out on Facebook. And the Plato Athletic Booster Club is a proud supporter of the Plato Eagles and Lady Eagles in this year's Frisco League tournament. Be sure to check them out as the Eagles and Lady Eagles compete for a tournament championship. And good luck the rest of the season from Plato Booster Club. Allen Hilliard Sports would like to thank the Waynesville School District and everybody for making Waynesville sports possible this season. Good luck to the Waynesville Tigers. Allen Hilliard here talking to Katie Pritchard, the new Waynesville Lady Tigers basketball coach here. And Katie, first of all, welcome back to Waynesville here. You came from this area here, stayed in Southwest Missouri. And then, so coming into this season, previously at Marshfield, kind of what are some of the differences here, maybe some of the similarities? I know not too far away in Marshfield there, you have played Waynesville here a couple times, and, very familiar, but sat on the opposite end of the bench. How does it feel to be on the Tigers side of the bench again?
It feels good. It feels like I'm back home and in the gym that I'm familiar with, and just really excited to be on that other side and to be a Lady Tiger again.
All right, and looking into this year, you have quite a few players that had varsity experience from last year, a lot of good guards coming in, not quite the size, but you have the ball handling and the quickness, it feels like.
Yeah, I think size is great, but I think our grit and the hard work that we do out on the floor makes up for a lot of that. And so, we're small, but we're scrappy, and we're not afraid to match up with anybody.
Okay. Now, scheduling-wise in the COC, but you do still have a lot of common opponents from last year and teams that you played in Marshfield. So, a lot of those teams, do you still have, plans? There's still plans, I'm sure, that, you've played them and the same coaches?
Yeah, I think every team changes every single year. And so we're going into this year with the mindset of looking at what those teams are going to do this year, and obviously familiar with coaches and style of play and things like that, but we like to look at each year kind of as its own piece, and we'll evaluate as those games come up.
All right, and then looking ahead, first year for Waynesville also here, looking at the COC, adding a bunch of schools on the other side of Southwest Missouri that previously you didn't play most of the time, and also Waynesville didn't play. How do you match up to some of those teams?
Well, I'm just excited. I think, I think COC is probably the best basketball conference in the state, and we get to be a part of that, and what an opportunity for us. We want to go out, we want to play our best basketball, we want to compete and grow while playing some of the best in the state. And so we get that opportunity, and, I think that once we get going and we get our system figured out and get to know each other a little bit better, I feel good about our opportunity to go out and compete against those teams. All
right. Now, what are some of the chances outside of Waynesville to catch the Lady Tigers here, tournaments, etc.? There anything changed this coming year? Or I know it used to be down in Springfield for tournament down there. Any of that schedule change due to the new conference alignment?
No, well, we're headed back to the Battle of the Border in Branson to start the season, and then we'll go to the Rolla Holiday Classic over Christmas break, and then this year, the new tournament that we're in, we're going to the St. James Invitational.
All right, and the St. James, tough tournament there. You have a good chance of seeing Licking again, I believe, in that. You had the Jamboree last night. So how'd the Jamboree go in your eyes?
I thought it was really good for us. The biggest thing with the Jamboree, and I think every coach would say this, is just the opportunity to play somebody who's not, you. your teammates, your friends, and going out and playing someone that doesn't know what you're doing, but we also don't know what they're doing. And I think it's a good opportunity to highlight some things that we need to continue to work on, but also saw a lot of really great things that we're excited about and can continue to build on.
All right, appreciate it, Coach Pritchard. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks,
All right,
sir.
bye. Post Pawn Shop is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and area teams in this area. Check them out just outside the main gate of Fort Leonard Wood. Talk to Dan for all of your hunting needs, electronic needs, whatever it may be. Dan would probably have it. Post Pawn Shop is a proud supporter. Security Bank of Pulaski County is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and a main supporter of all of our sports that we produced this year, including the Waynesville Tigers and all the Frisco League teams. Be sure to support the teams by supporting Security Bank. Security Bank's member FDIC, 2 convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert. Show Me Candies and More is a proud supporter of the area teams and Allen Hilliard Sports. We want to thank them for everything, and again, thank you, Show Me Candies and More, all your freeze-dried candies. Check them out on Facebook. Team U.S. Justice Soccer is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and helps empower area kids to various opportunities in soccer from elementary all the way to high school. Check out Mr. Madrano for anything if you're interested in joining the team. Waynesville Youth Football is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports. I want to congratulate the champions this year, and again, thank you, Waynesville Youth Football, for all your support and everything you have done this season. ZCM Timber Harvesting is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Iberia Rangers and Lady Rangers. Give them a call at 573-569-0592 or check them out on Facebook for all your timber harvesting needs, whether it be a small plot of land or a large forest plot. They are there to help you and there to serve. This game and more can be found on Allen Hilliard Sports YouTube and also on Allen Hilliard Sports Misha TV at times. Aspire to Become You is a counseling service in Pulaski County, Missouri. Give them a call for all your counseling needs. They are proud supporters of Allen Hilliard Sports and the area schools. The Armed Services YMCA of Fort Leonard Wood is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard and Allen Hilliard Sports, along with opportunities to volunteer for basketball coaching in the community. They also provide services, whether it's food services or clothing for active duty, retired, and other service members on Fort Leonard Wood. Be sure to check them out on Fort Leonard Wood by the post office. Allen Hilliard Sports would like to thank the Arena League and would also like to mention that we are going to be broadcasting more Arena League football games next year. Be sure to check them out on the Arena League YouTube page. Lots of videos and highlights on that for your viewing pleasure. Games will start in the spring and summer. Bank of Crocker is a proud sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports, the Waynesville Tigers area sports teams. Since 1911, they have been in Pulaski County supporting businesses and the local community. Check them out at many convenient locations in Richland, Waynesville, and Crocker. Member FDIC. The Barn at Honeysuckle Farm since 2017 has been your premier wedding venue in Pulaski County area and Miller County. Great venue, great people to work with. Check them out. Proud supporters of the Iberia Rangers throughout all their sports this season and supporters of Allen Hilliard Sports. Allen Hilliard Sports would like to thank Brian Borum again of Cross Creek Realty. He has been a supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports for several years now and continues to support the Frisco League, including the Crocker Lions and the Frisco League basketball tournament. We want to again thank him for his support and good luck, Lions.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head.